What's up, sports fans, and welcome to the Sports Shack, hosted by Kerr and myself, Buddy Burnz. Right now, we're going to get into something we like to call Raptors Talk, and here we go.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Raptors. I mean, here's a team, they're actually playing pretty good, I guess, coming out of the All-Star break. Beat some good teams at home, and then they lay an egg to Phoenix. But I guess Phoenix is playing pretty good right now. Phoenix went East Coast trip, and they beat Toronto, then they played Indiana, beat Indiana, then they beat the Nets yesterday. Darren Williams' first game in New Jersey, at home in New Jersey. So the Raptors playing pretty good. And I think it bodes well for them going forward to next year that this team is young, and I think there's going to be a lot of consolidation at the top of the Eastern Conference where there's going to be 3 or 4 good teams, and the Raptors can easily become that number 7, number 8 team next year.
Dude, every year the Raptors say they're going to get younger and younger.
Well, they can't get any younger now. They're the youngest team in the league.
At least now they have. Okay, but who's to say that all these young guys that we're getting, once they start blowing up, they're going to want to stay here?
The thing is, they're not going to blow up that much.
Because Bosch didn't want to leave when he first came here.
Bosch was a bona fide player, I mean, but these other guys aren't. These guys aren't high draft picks. I mean, the highest is DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
He's like what, 8?
Okay, let's talk about him. You see him leaving?
No.
After 6 years or whatever his contract
is
up?
He might, but I don't think. He's a quiet guy. He's not very loud. I kind of like him.
Well, he was kind of vocal in the All-Star game when you hear about that scandal?
I did, yeah. It's pretty. I don't know if it's true. It looks like the story is real. I don't know if you guys have heard. Why don't you tell it?
Well, prior to the slam dunk competition, they had a pre-day warm-up.
Yeah.
And DeRozan did that same dunk that Blake Griffin did in the All-Star game.
Yeah, there's a clip of it, and it's clear that in warm-ups, DeMar was doing this dunk, and Blake wasn't doing this dunk, and then during the competition, Blake magically did this dunk.
Because that was going to be his last dunk, or his middle, like it wasn't going to be his first.
It wasn't his first. His first was trying to figure out how to throw that fucking ball off the backboard and dunk it, which took him a few tries. I don't know why he had Amir Johnson making the pass, but that's another fucking problem. So, he was saving it, and the problem was he tipped his hand to these guys, and these guys scooped it up. It's probably true. I mean, he's got a lot of style with the way he dunks, right?
DeRozan stated that if they don't take up props in the dunk competitions, he doesn't think he's gonna throw his name into the hat.
I think he should have shut his mouth. I think he's kind of crying over spilled milk. He's being a sourpuss right now, right? He lost again. He probably should have won last year. He was a lot better than Nate Robinson. I mean, Nate Robinson would take 10 attempts every dunk, and DeMar would just fly through there, fucking crash it. So I understand why he's upset, but keep it to yourself, buddy. I mean, don't show that it's getting under your skin, that it's getting to you, You think Blake cares that you're crying right now? Nobody cares. Grow up, get over it.
Are you kidding me, man? Blake's got no fucking worries at all, man.
No, Blake doesn't care.
He's just waiting to cash in.
He went there to win that thing, and
he's just there to cash in, man. He's gonna get a big paycheck, man, when that guy gets in the next 6 or 7 years.
He deserves it.
Huge check.
But the Raptors. I see James Johnson play today. He's doing pretty good. He's filling the stat sheet. You kind of want that out of your small forward on this type of team. He's getting rebounds, points, and assists. That bodes well. I mean, Calderon is still, he can distribute the ball. His defense hasn't been that bad. He's probably as good as Bayless defending. I would say he's as good as DeRozan defending on the perimeter. But the guy just can't shoot anymore. I don't know. Here's a guy who led the league in free throw percentage. He was hitting like 50% of his shots. A couple years ago, this guy cannot shoot like he used to. That's a problem for the Raptors. They're relying on basically Bargnani as the only three-point shooter on the entire team.
And that's scary, bro. And that's scary, man.
That's
we
scary.
Need another, like...
I know, for a good a shooter as
Calderon
he is...
should be doing something, too,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, not just fucking dropping dimes, you know what I mean? Fucking making passes, like fucking...
He's taking those shots where he's supposed to take. He's just not hitting them. And then, you know, guys are now starting to adjust to the fact that, you know what, if Calderon comes around off this screen, I'm going to cheat a bit. I'm going to fucking let him take that pull-up jumper rather than let him get a good angle to throw the alley-oop to Amir Johnson. You know, so teams are starting to adjust. They're reading the scouting report. Just get a hand in the guy's face, and that's it.
Well, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
That's pretty much it for Raptors Talk.
Yeah.
So remember, folks, check us out on Twitter and Facebook. Check out our eBay account at the Sports Shack Locker.
And check out our website, www.thesportsshack.ca.